Hello everybody, this is Aichin with my wife Kay, going to the park again. We're going to talk about something today a little bit different again. By the way, I live in San Francisco. You see all the houses clustered together, and a lot of parks around here. We live around Golden Gate Park, so Presidio has like a park also. Today we're going to talk about the travel. We made a honeymoon trip to Europe. I think there was about how many years at the time? Like 40 years something. Anyway. How do you make the beautiful trip? How would you do it if you have enough time to prepare? How would you do that? I did research sort of through the Google Map. Google Map is the number one to tell where you're going to be about. So, but you need a good computer to very responsive computer, good graphic, so you can go quickly to travel by Google Map in advance to see where you're going to be. You decide by checking on the Google Map. Instead of going to the city and just box yourself on step out buses, it's not good. You have to walk along the street you like, more comfortable, cozy. That's the whole thing. Otherwise, what are you going to be remembering in the future is this narrow street you walk all the time along the hotel, that kind of thing, or a good tea house, all this famous place by walking, rather than travel around on the bus. So that's the key point, I guess. We went to London, but all the little bit reasonable hotels were located in kind of bad neighborhoods. So I checked the map, and I had too many dirty street and garbage on the street and so on. Anyway, we decided to stay in Hamilton, which is about 15 minutes by subway. I think it's west side of London. So where they had all kinds of small shops and all clustered together, and beautiful, comfortable feeling. Lots of people on the street. So anyway, and then we went to the downtown subway and went up to all the famous place, museum, the art gallery, all that kind of stuff. So we even enjoy nighttime walking because we know which way is safer to walk. Because I already check on Google Map which side is good to walk and that kind of stuff. You cannot go into a strange place, or not too many people walking by. It's dangerous. So we chose some kind of walking way before we arrived there. So we enjoy every corner. Oh. Okay, then we enjoy the Paris. At the time it was Christmas time. Even this Christmas time, we enjoy so much. We enjoy outdoors so much. We walk sometime we walk all evening, like about 5-6 hours around the Eiffel Tower. Yeah. Anyway, and then we went suburb. We visited all the park in Paris. All the park. They all think it's small park, but it's comfortable. Yeah, we enjoy all the small parks. Even though we stay only about 2-3 days, we visited all the small parks in Paris. Besides, we tried to make a Buckingham Castle, but they were closing at the time we were about to enter. So anyway, all in subway, and we enjoyed the three-day traffic package to travel, so that we didn't have to buy a ticket each time. So anyway, my wife was able to speak French, not fluently, but she was able to communicate, to buy all the tickets and all that stuff. So I was so proud of. And we went to Italy, near the Vatican City. We already pre-arranged a hotel before we went there. The hotel, I paid relatively higher price to enjoy the center of the Paris, like near the what was it? What castle was it? Notre Dame Castle. Yeah, we paid almost like $500 a night. Really small, cozy hotel near the Notre Dame, the island. So we enjoy very romantic kind of. Here is our romantic flower. Again, I want to show them this romantic flower. See how romantic. So I love this flower. Yeah, okay, then Italy, same thing. We check the demography, how safe to stay in that hotel at night. I checked the Google map again. So I pre-travel with Google Map so in detail, so I didn't feel any stranger. At the time when we arrived, we walked as if we used to go there, like very homebound street like feeling, because we knew all the churches and then grocery and the even the laundromat before we go there, so we could do laundry instead of piling up the laundry and make the backpack heavy. But that's how we enjoy the light travel. And at the time the weather was so nice, so we didn't have to wear heavy coat at all. And we were, hey, by the way, I have another thing to tell. I'm using gimbal at this time right now. I made the gimbal, and we are the first one who made the gimbal, the selfie stick, when we traveled there. It was about 8 years ago, some maybe some years ago. Anyway, there was no selfie stick. But we made a selfie stick using the gooseneck stuff, flexible gooseneck, and I put the camera locker at the end, and so we can attach the camera. It was about only arm's length, or not even arm's length, but if you stretch the arm and then using that one, it was a perfect close-up pictures, even inside the museum, like in Paris. What was the museum name, Hamia? Anyway, all the famous museum, we took a picture inside with a selfie, and some guard, didn't like us to do that because it's kind of offensive. Even though my stick was a gooseneck, they didn't like it. But anyway, somebody must have copied it, our idea, and then the selfie stick came out. I think within a year or something after we traveled. So somebody really looked at us carefully, and they copied it. So we are the first one who made a selfie stick. Believe it or not, because we went all the 3 different cities, and they are in Europe. So somebody must have noticed how we take a picture. So they got the idea from us. Anyway, another thing. And in Vatican, I didn't know Vatican was independent, bought out by Jewish, organization. Secretly, they all bought out. We didn't know that. I thought Catholic was a real pure religion at the time. So we went there, Vatican City. And my wife insists looking at some pictures on the ceiling. She missed. So we had to go back. Like it took a long time to go back, how long the line is all the time. But after we came out of the building, we seen something there, the castle. Do you remember? Anyway, we asked the guard. We just missed something, so instead of going back to the front, we cut through the exit. So we went back in and watched it. So yeah, sometimes you have to do some unofficial stuff to enjoy your short day travel. That's main thing I wanted to talk about. Yeah, pre-plan hotel and transportation. You have to pre-plan. Like in Italy, Rome, from the airport, we found real good shuttle bus to go to the near hotel near the Vatican City. I forgot the name of the shuttle bus, but we got the name before we arrived there. So we asked the people, where is that bus? So then we found the bus, and then it was really like limousine, like beautiful, all filled up with a pre-arranged customer like me. So could you believe it? People pre-arrange the shuttle bus before they go to the hotel. That's another key point for the travel. So anyway, today I wanted to make just short video for that. So I have a lot of things to talk about. Yes, like sometimes you have to take a train to enjoy the the connection between London and Paris. And sometimes you have to fly out to the next city in order to save the time, and so on. Everything should be pre-arranged, and you know the time and the neighborhood, all the feeling before you go there. Google Map is the best one. Okay, bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. 네, bye bye 합니다. Bye bye. Okay.